Did you know Viagra makes flowers stand up for a week? Or that selfies kill more people than sharks do? Facts like these are all around us. You just need to know where to look. Lucky for you, we've compiled some of the most interesting knowledge from science, medicine, history, and culture. Hi everyone, welcome to Unknown Word channel, where we uncover the strangest and most unbelievable facts that will blow your mind. If you're into fascinating discoveries and incredible stories, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of this amazing journey. Join us as we dive into incredible facts that make you question everything. Number 1. Banana flavoring was originally used as a pear flavoring in Britain. You know that? Banana taste from banana flavored candy? Now it's not quite real, but it's just enough to give you the feeling of a fruit, even if there is a ton of added sugar. The taste comes from a chemical called isoamyl acetate, which comes from fruit. When this was first diluted and used to make sweets, it was used as a pear flavoring in Britain. Number 2. Viagra makes flowers stand up for a week. If a man is having trouble performing in the bedroom, then there is a little blue pill to fix that. It's called Viagra, and it was a revolution in the 1990s. However, scientists have found that it's not only human that it works on. If you give some to flowers, it causes them to shoot up straight, just like men do, and it goes even further than that. Just 1 milligram can give flowers a longer lifespan. We don't think that's the same effect on humans though, so don't go trying anything. Number 3. Coffins and caskets are not the same. Shopping for your funeral isn't quite as exciting as buying a new car, but when the time comes, you really should know what your options are. It turns out there's a big difference between a casket and a coffin. While a casket is built with 4 sides, it's pretty much a standard desk box. On the other hand, a coffin is designed to fit a body. It has 6 sides, often has padding and nicer material inside, and is more expensive. Number 4. Only males are peacocks. Peacocking has become a word for trying to impress the ladies, and that's pretty accurate. Contrary to popular belief, it's only the males that are called peacocks. The females are called peahens and are much less colorful. The whole point of the peacock popping out their bright colors is to try to attract a mate. If that doesn't get their attention, what will? Number 5. Water reduces snoring. Ever been stuck trying to sleep next to someone snoring, like a freight train? There's nothing worse. Next time though, try giving them some water. Keeping hydrated helps to smooth out the liquid in your nose, instead of letting it become too sticky. The friction with this stickiness and the air moving through your nose is one of the things that can make a person snore. Number 6. Pinky promise. Careful who you make a pinky promise with. It can leave you with one less finger. The idea comes from the Japanese tradition of yubikiri. In the right context, it does refer to a pinky promise, but the literal translation is actually closer to cutting off a finger. According to legend, if you broke one of these promises, you'd have your finger removed. But what happens if you break more than 2? Number 7. KFC had an embarrassing translation in China. KFC has grown from a small roadside Kentucky chicken shop into a global chain operating in over 100 countries. One of those is China, where KFC ran into a bit of trouble in the language department when they translated their catchphrase, "It's finger licking good," for their grand opening in 1987. The Chinese ended up meaning "eat your fingers off," which is a little more extreme. Number 8. Temperature makes people nicer. If someone's acting a little cold towards you, then give them a warm drink. It sounds almost too good to be true, but science back it up. An experiment by Yale researchers showed that people holding a warm drink acted nicer than people holding a cold one. For some reason, with the feeling of a hot mug in your hands, people tend to be more generous towards you. Number 9. Selfies kill more people than sharks do. Social media has taken over lives, sometimes literally. Between 2008 and 2021, 379 people died while taking a selfie. That's more than 4 times the number of people that were killed by sharks. In search of a perfect Insta post, people have fallen off cliffs, crashed while skiing, dropped out of helicopters, and just about any other scenario that you can imagine. It is really worth it for a few likes, but don't forget to like this video. Number 10. Victoria's Secret was made for men. When American businessman Roy Raymond created Victoria's Secret in 1977, he said that he wanted a place for men to shop for their wives. What kind of clothes? Oh, lingerie and sexy underwear, of course. The name took inspiration from the Victorian era and was originally decorated like Victorian boudoir. Things have changed since then, with the brand becoming more targeted directly at women, and its annual fashion show has made it one of the biggest lingerie brands in the world. Number 11. Most people lean to the right to kiss. Romantic moments can quickly turn awkward if you both lean in the same direction for a kiss. But don't worry, we've got some advice for you. If you go right, chances are you won't bump heads. That's because we are hardwired to go in this direction. It all comes down to how the brain is constantly breaking up tasks. Since the emotional and decision-making parts are in the left hemisphere, it makes a small difference to how chemicals are balanced around the brain. This difference is enough to make your head tilt right when you're leaning in for a kiss. Number 12. Psychopaths don't see negatives. When you think psychopaths, you might imagine a person in maximum security prison locked up for unspeakable crimes. However, psychopaths make up about 1% of the population and are much more likely to be successful people in the society. That's because a combination of less empathy, high motivation, and more focus makes them perfectly suited to climb the corporate ladder, and they tend to focus on positive outcomes rather than negative, which allows them to better handle pressure. Thanks for your watching. Please don't forget to use all the ones at your disposal down there, like comments, share, subscribe. Do all that. It really helps the channel and we appreciate it dearly. Take care.